Hey guys, Mario here from NTG Diagnosis, Doctor by Day, Magic the Gathering by Night. And today we're going to open up some Commander Legends collector boosters, and I bought these online from TCG Player and other, private sellers on there basically. So these are from random boxes, so I got the 9 from one seller and the 3 from another seller, so it'll be interesting to see what we get. These packs aren't searchable, so I don't know what we're gonna find, but I don't know which, and I don't know which of these packs. I think these 3 packs are the ones that were from one seller, and these are from the other one. So let's go through that. And then also I have these 2 Zendikar Rising promo foil packs. So let's start with these Commander Legend cards. Hopefully we can get us a Jeweled Lotus. That's what I'm looking for, Jeweled Lotus. Copy token. It's a Salamander Warrior. So I don't know how these are. I think this is the front here. These are the commons. And these are all foil. Azure Fleet Admiral. Lysana Bowmaster. Makeshift Munitions, Thorn of the Black Rose, Sky Relish. Yeah, it's somebody with a shitty car and a shitty muffler. Most likely a drug dealer, some dumbass. Burning Anger is our first uncommon. 3 Visits is our next uncommon. Anara Wolvid Familiar is our next uncommon. As long as it's your turn, commanders you control have indestructible. And this can partner. So this can be a commander. Alina Kasig Trapper. This is another partner. First strike. Tap at an amount of red equal to the greatest power among creatures you control and enter the battlefield this turn. Mnemonic Deluge. So this is our mythic. Exile target instant or sorcery card from a graveyard. Copy that card 3 times. You may cast the copies. Oh, so this could be any graveyard, and you can copy a card 3 times, and then you exile this Mnemonic Deluge. That's pretty good. Ooh, we got a full art Soul Ring. Nice. It's not foil. Ooh, a full art Rings of the Brighthearth. Brighthearth. Whenever you activate an ability, if this isn't a mana ability, you may pay 2. If you do, copy that ability. You may choose new targets for the copy. Thales Reverent Medium is the etched card, foil etched. Human Cleric legendary creature, black, white, 3/4. At the beginning of each end step, create X/1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying, where X is the number of tokens you created this turn. Ha, that's a nice token. Yukiro the Tiger Shadow. She's the next foil etched. Oh, she's mythic. Oh, another mythic. So far we have 2 mythics from this collector. Yukiro the Tiger Commander Ninjutsu. She's a black, blue, 1 colorless, 1/3, Commander Ninjutsu, black, blue. Return an unblocked attacker you control to your hand. Put this card into the battlefield from your hand or the commander's command zone. Whenever a ninja you control deals combat damage to the player, reveal the attack card of your library and put that card into your hand. Each opponent loses life equal to that card's converted mana cost. And then this is our Tevish Zat. Full art foil commander, and that's a foil and that's a mythic too. Nice. Black 4 to cast. +2 create 2/0/1 thrall creature tokens. +1 you may sacrifice another creature or planeswalker. If you do, draw 2 cards, then draw another card. If the sacrifice permanent was a commander, -10. Gain control of all commanders. Put all commanders from the command zone onto the battlefield under your control. He can be a commander and he can partner. Nice. Wow. That's a nice pack there. So I like that. So we'll put all the rares and mythics in one pile and the commons and uncommons in another pile. Here's our next pack here. Open it from the bottom. And these were actually printed in, let's see, where were these printed in? Made in the USA. So that means these foils will probably curl if you leave them out in the cold or if you don't take care of them. Treasure token. Here's our commons, foil commons, Cage of Hands, Goblin Trailblazer, Maelstrom Colossus, 8/8 for 7. Sorry, 7/7 for 8 with Cascade. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. Elvish Doomsayer, Sentinel Spider. Here's our uncommons, Patron of the Valiant, 5 for a 4/4 flying. When it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. It's nice for Atraxa decks. Kumbaj Witches, 1/3, deal 1 damage. Tap, do 1 damage to any target, 1 damage to any target of an opponent's choice. 2 black. Hamza, Guardian of Arshurin, white, green, 4 for a 5/5. This spell costs 1 colorless less to cast for each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. Creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. Nice. So this would go good in a Atraxa +1/+1 counter deck too. Eosaur Wardwing Familiar, blue 1 colorless, 1 blue and flying, 1/3, spells your opponent's cast, target 1 or more commanders you control, cost 3 more to cast. Nice. First rare is an Ember Wild Captain. Dijon Pirate. Red 3. 4/2. When Ember Wild Captain enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch. Whenever an opponent attacks you while you're the Monarch, Ember Wild Captain deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards in their hand. Wow. Nice. Gives people an incentive not to attack you. Preordain. For 1 blue, you get to scry 2, then draw a card. Full art common. Court of Ire. Full art rare. Red 3. When Court of Ire enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, Court of Ire deals 2 damage to any target. If you're the Monarch, it deals 7 damage to that player or permanent instead. Wow. Alina Kessig Trapper. That's a foil etched card. And then Zur the Enchanter is our other foil etched card. First rare is... Oh no, I'm sorry, that's another... Oh, so the Zur the Enchanter is our foil etched mythic. Flying, attacks you may search your library for an enchantment card with converted mana, cost 3 or less, and put it onto the battlefield. If you do, shuffle your library. And then Larthied the Bounteous Dawn. Lifelink, +1/+1 counter on any number of target creatures. If you gain life this turn. Nice. All right, 2 packs down. We got 10 to go. There's 12 total. There we go. It's our token. Copy soldier token. Sorry. Our commons here. Fertilid, Spectral Searchlight, Sailor of Means, Soul's Fire, Sanitarium Skeleton. Our uncommons, Loreseeker Stone. Ooh, that's a foil full art Arcane Signet. Nice. That's an uncommon. Armix Filigreen Thrasher. Uncommon. Harumi of the Dead Tide. Merfolk Wizard, legendary. First rare is Staff of Domination, 3 colors to cast. got a lot of abilities. I mean, it's multifunctional. Untap creatures, tap creatures, draw a card, gain a life. You can untap it to use it multiple times. So, Generous Gift is our full art uncommon. Shakasima's Will. Full art. Choose one. It is not foil. Choose one. If you control a commander, as you cast this spell, you may choose both. Target opponent chooses a creature they control, you gain control of it. Choose a creature you control. Each other creature you control becomes a copy of that creature until end of turn. This is a sorcery. Nice. Halana Kessig Ranger. Marath. Will of the Wild. Foil etched. Green, white, red. Legendary creature. Elemental beast. Marath, Will of the Wild enters the battlefield with a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the amount of mana spent to cast it. X. Remove X +1/+1 counters from Marath. Choose one. X can't be 0. Put X +1/+1 counters on target creature. Marath deals X damage to a target. Create a XX green elemental creature token. Multifunctional. And Blim, Comedic Genius is our imp common. I'm sorry, imp rare, foil etched rare. So not good, not that great. So no Jeweled Lotus yet. Let's see. I mean, usually like, I don't know, you buy the whole box so you can try to get one super ultra rare mythic. Here's the Monarch. That's what the Monarch is. When you play Commander, the Monarch gets to draw an extra card at the end of the turn. Fine-Horned Elves. Oh, yes. Fine-Horned Elves. Defiant Salvager. Preordain. Here's the foil. Doom Traveler. White for 1/1. When it dies, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. Squad Captain. Our uncommon, Strength of the Pack. Opal Palace. Oh, it's a foil full art. Add a colorless. 1 tap. Add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. If you spend this mana and cast your commander, enter the battlefield with a number of additional +1/+1 counters on it equal to the number of times it's been cast from the command zone this game. Nice. That's pretty cool. Armix Filigreen Thrasher. This guy again. Legendary artifact creature who has partner. Jury Master of the Review. Hellkite Courser. So this is our this is a mythic creature, dragon. Flying 6/5 for 6. When it enters the battlefield, you may put a commander you own from the command zone onto the battlefield. It gains haste. Return it to the command zone at the beginning of the next end step. Wow. Nice. Victimize. Full art. Choose 2 target creature cards in your graveyard. Sacrifice a creature. If you do, return the chosen cards to the battlefield. Hole Breacher. Flash. Oh, this is actually a pretty good card. It's full art. Blue 2. 2 colors and a blue mana for Flash. If an opponent would draw a card except for the first one they draw in each of their draw steps, instead you create a creature token. Nice. So you can't draw extra cards. Keskit the Flesh Sculptor. Black 2 colors for 1/3 tap, sacrifice 3 other artifacts and their creatures. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 2 of them into your hand and the other into the graveyard. And this is our we've got 2 more cards. This one is a mythic etched foil. Merfolk Wizard, blue-green, legendary, Thrasios, 1/3, 4 to scry 1, then reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, otherwise draw a card, partner. And Belby, Corrupted Observer, rare, 2/2, green and black at the beginning of each player's post-combat main phase. That player adds 2 colors for each of your opponents who lost life this turn. All right. Next pack here. Here's our token, Monarch token again. Fiery Cannonade, Lumen Grid Gargoyle, Crushing Vines, Crow the Dark Tidings, Scab Goliath, Scaled Behemoth, those are uncommon. Slaughter the Strong, this is a really good uncommon too. Siani, Eye of the Storm, uncommon. Jumaya Jorah Chieftain, another uncommon. Undergrowth Stadium. Undergrowth Stadium enters the battlefield tapped unless you have 2 or more opponents, a black and a green. So this is one of the Battle Bond lands. This is a foil. Full art counterspell. Soulfire Eruption. 3 red and 6. This is a lot to cast. Sorcery. Choose any number of target creatures, planeswalkers, and/or players. For each of them, exile the top card of your library. Then Soulfire Eruption deals damage equal to that card's converted mana cost to that permanent or player. You may play the exile cards until the end of your next turn. Remember, target creatures, planeswalkers, and/or players. For each of them, exile the top card of your library. Deals damage equal to that card's converted mana cost, the permanent or player. I don't know how to use that. I mean, 9 to cast though. Brenlin the Moonkraken. This is an uncommon foil etched. 2 blue and 6 for 6/8 partner. Ravos the Soul Tender. This guy is actually pretty good. Other creatures you control get +1/+1. He's 5 to cast for a 2/2 flying. Partner, at the beginning of your upkeep, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. And Obeka Brute. So this guy's mythic. This guy is not. Brute Chronologist for black, blue, red. Tap the player whose turn it is may end the turn. Oh, this is nice. Somebody's trying to blow up something at flash or instant speed. All right, let's keep going here. Let's get a copy token. Kite Scale Skirmisher. So, Amorphous Axe, Inspiring War, Briarbraid Adept, Thorn of the Black Rose, Kumbaji Witches, Lightning Ray Crew, Abomination of Llanowar. Never heard of this. Black, green, 1 colors, Vigilance, Menace, Star. And power and toughness are each equal to the number of elves you control plus the number of elf cards in your graveyard. Nice. That's an uncommon too. So first rare is an Eligeth Crossroad Augur Sphinx. 4 blue, flying, 5/6. If you would scry a number of cards, draw that many cards instead. Nice. That's really good if you don't do that. And this is Opposition Agent. Oh, full art foil, black 2. 3/2 flash. You control your opponent while they're searching their libraries. You flash this in. When an opponent is searching their libraries, they exile each card they find. You may play those cards for as long as they remain exiled, and you may spend that mana as though it were mana of any color to cast them. Nice. You can tutor. Oh, I don't have any of these. Swiftfoot Boots. Uncommon full art. equipped creature has hexproof and haste for 2, 1 to equip. Spectator Seeding, that's the other battle bond land, where if you are playing commander or more than one opponent, this comes into play untapped. Radiant Sarah Archangel. Oh. White 6, uncommon 6/4 flying. Tap another untapped creature you control with flying. She gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. Partner. Nice. Zedru the Great-Hearted. So this is our mythic, foil etched mythic Minotaur Monk, legendary creature, blue, red, white, 1 colorless. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain X life and draw X cards, where X is the number of permanents you own that your opponents control. Blue, white, color 1. White, red, blue. Target opponent gains control of target permanent you control. I don't know. Oh, and then we get a full etched version of that other card we saw earlier, the Sphinx. Charcoal Diamond. These are our commons. Finblade Fugitives, Command Tower, Scholars of the Stars, Trove Tracker, Uncommons, Merchant Raiders, Guildless Commons, Ghost of Ramses DiPietro. I don't know who Ramses DiPietro is, but he's got a magic card. To You, Bear Claw. All right, Wheel of Misfortune, full art foil rare. So this has a lot of text. Each player secretly chooses a number of 0 or greater. Then all players reveal those numbers simultaneously and determine the highest and lowest numbers revealed that way. Wheel of Misfortune deals damage equal to the highest number to each player who chose that number. Each player who didn't choose the lowest number discards their hand, then draws 7 cards. I don't know. 0 or greater. Finehorn Elves. Full art. Shh, that's not good. Court of Cunning. This is a Monarch card. Enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, any number of target players each mill 2 cards. If you're the Monarch, each of those players mills 10 cards instead. So they want to get the Monarch from you. It's rare. Foil etched Malcolm Keen-Eyed Navigator. So our mythic, we have a Maelstrom Wanderer. 7/5 creatures you control have haste for 7 mana. 5 green, blue, red. Cascade twice. Okay, so Cascade, when you cast this spell, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card that costs less. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Put the exile cards on the bottom of your library in a random order, then do it again. Cascade. And then Vigilance Reach 3/7. Whenever this card or a creature you control dies, return it to one other target creature. Return up to one other target creature card with lesser toughness from your graveyard to your hand. Legendary. And let's see here. That looks fine. So these foil etch cards look nice. It's like a foil. Oh, it's like double foil. I'm going to call them from now on, I'm going to call them double foils. Foil etched. Keep going. We have 5 packs left. All right. So far, yeah, and some good cards, some not so good cards. Fire Diamond. Renegade Tactics, Nth Bridge Patrol, Forceful Denial, counter target spell for 5, and then you cascade. Nice. Wild Celebrates. When it enters the battlefield, you may destroy target artifact for 5 for a 5/3. No good. Dreamstone Hedron. Tap to add 3. Sacrifice it, draw 3 cards. 3 to sacrifice. 6 to cast. Vow of Torment. Drago the Shipwrecker. 7 for 7/5. This guy looks like he's a giant. He's a partner, trample. In addition to cast this spell, you may sacrifice any number of artifacts and their creatures. This spell costs 2 colors less to cast. Each permanent sacrificed this way, and 2 colors less to cast for each other artifact or creature you sacrifice this turn. Keskit the Flesh Sculptor. As our first rare is Laboratory Drudge. Blue, 3 colors at the beginning. Zombie Horror, 3/4 at the beginning of each end step. Draw a card if you cast a spell from a graveyard or activate an ability of a graveyard card in a graveyard this turn. Full art. Factor Fiction. Reveal the top card of your library. An opponent separates those cards into 2. Reveal the top 5 cards in your library. An opponent separates those into 2 piles. Put 1 pile into your hand and the other into your graveyard. Promise of Tomorrow. Another full art. But it's not foil. But it's a full art. Whenever a creature you control dies, exile it. At the beginning of each end step, if you control no creature, sacrifice Promise of Tomorrow and return all cards exiled with it to the battlefield until you under your control. Nice. Foil etched Abomination of Llanowar. And here's our mythic. Silas Wren, Seeker Adept. Foil etched 2/2, black, blue, 1 colors, partner Death Touch. Deals combat damage to a player. Choose target artifact card in your graveyard. You may cast that card this turn. And then Gnostro, Voice of the Crags. Voice of the Crags, whatever. 4 to cast, blue, red, white, and 3/3. Tap, choose 1. X is the number of spells you've cast this turn. Scry X deals X damage to target creature. You gain X life. Silas Wren. That pack was underwhelming. Let's see here. Molder Beast, Benevolent Blessing, Seer's Lantern, Kitesail Corsair, Supernatural Stamina. Okay, our uncommons, Ordeal of Nylia. Oh, Full Art, Viscera Seer. Sacrifice creature, scry 1. Breaches, Brazen Plunderer. Ravia Master Smith. Our first rare is an Armored Sky Hunter. White 3, flying 3/3. Whenever it attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put an aura or equipment card from among them onto the battlefield. If equipment is put onto the battlefield this way, you may attach it to a creature you control. Put the rest of those cards in the bottom of your library in a random order. Full Art Commander Sphere. Tap 1, add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. Sacrifice commander's field, draw a card. Full Art Nightshade Harvester, black 3. Whenever a land enters the battlefield in an opponent's control, that player loses 1 life. Put a +1/+1 counter on her. Wow. That's a good early game. Arana, Wolvid Familiar, Full Art. Queen, it's an etched Full Art. Queen Marchesa. Ooh. Full Art etched. Etched Full Art 3/3. Red, white, black, 1 color. Death Touch Haste. When it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, if an opponent is the monarch, create a 1/1 black assassin creature token with Death Touch and Haste. And then full etched foil, Amaranth Illustrious, green, white, blue, 3 colors for 6/6 flying. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, look at the top card of your library. If it shares a card type with that permanent, you may reveal that card and put it into your hand. Nice. Card draw. Three more packs left. Copy token. Dahoond Operative. Crimson Fleet Commodore. Dispeller's Capsule. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Sky Diamond. Enter the battlefield, tap. And blue. Seraph of the Dawn. These are all commons. Meteor Golem. Classic. He's back. Uncommon. Demonic Lure. When you enter the battlefield, draw 3 cards at the beginning of your end step. You lose 2 life for each card in your hand. Prava of the Steel Legion. Another uncommon. First rare. Foil Urlock of Scorched Thrash. Urlock of Scorched Thrash. Vigilance. 4/4. A player losing unspent mana causes the player to lose that much life, otherwise known as mana burn. Tap 1, each player adds black, red, green. Nice. Laboratory Drudge, full art. 3 Visits, full art. Keeper of the Accord, full art. Drago the Shipwrecker, uncommon, full etched. Eureka the Tiger Shadow, or mythic. And then Gore, Moldrak, Anthologist. 1 green, blue for 3/2. You and permanents you control have protection from salamanders. At the beginning of your end step, each player who controls the fewest creatures creates a 4/3 blue salamander warrior token creature. I don't know if that's good. Can't be good if you're giving your opponents tokens, but you have protection from salamanders, so all I have to do is destroy that guy, and then those salamanders can attack you. It's a rock. Azer Fleet Admiral, Lysanna Bowmaster, Makeshift Munitions, Workshop Assistant, Rupture Spire. Monstrous Onslaught is the first uncommon. Mindless Automaton, Malcolm Keen-Eyed Navigator, Arana Wolvid Familiar. This is our mythic foil. Sphinx of the Second Sun, 8 for 6/6 flying. At the beginning of your post-combat main phase, you get an additional beginning phase after this phase. The beginning phase includes the untap, upkeep, and draw step. Wow. So it's like getting 2 turns in one, except you don't get a second combat phase. So you get basically your second main has a untap, upkeep, and draw. That's good. Reliquary Tower, full art. Jessica's Will, full art. Jeez, that's a rare. Choose one. You control commander if you control a commander as you cast a spell, you may choose both. Add red for each card in target opponent's hand. Exile the top 3 cards of your library. You may play them on this turn. Nice. First foil etched is Siani Eye of the Storm, Zur the Enchanter, and Sengir the Dark Baron. 4/4 flying, 2 black, and 4. Whenever another creature dies, put 2 +1/+1 counters on Sengir the Dark Baron. Another player loses the game, if you gain life equal to that player's life total as the turn began. Partner. Wow. Nice. Need 6 to cast. In our last Commander Legends collector booster. Last collector booster. Come on. Open up there. Cage of Hands, Goblin Trailblazer, Maelstrom Colossus, Elvish Doomsayer, the Prismatic Piper, Fencing Ace, Uncommons, ooh, Swift Boots, Full Art Foil, Helena Kessing, this guy Hamza, Full Art Coercive Recruiter, red 4/3. Whenever Coercive Recruiter, another pirate enters the battlefield under your control, gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature until end of turn. It gains haste and becomes a pirate in addition to its other types. Nice. Full Art 3/1/3 Fleabag Marauder. When it enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature. Oh, Full Art Hellkite Courser, flying 6/5. And then our foil etched Arumi, Marath, Will of the Wild, and Zara, Renegade Recruiter. It's actually the name of my cat, Zara. Flying whenever Renegade Recruiter attacks, look at the defending player's hand, and you may put a creature card from it onto the battlefield under your control, tapped and attacking that player or a planeswalker they control. Return that creature to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. Nice. Will of the Wild. That's a common. And this Marath Will of the Wild is a mythic. I guess this is kind of a what you call it? Basilisk, or not basilisk, walking ballista, kind of. There's a way to, if you find a way to put +1/+1 counters on it, you can do a lot of damage. All right. Oh well. We did not get Jeweled Lotus. So let's see, which mythics? There's a mythic. Got a lot of rares and uncommons. There's a mythic. She's a mythic too. That's a mythic. That's a mythic. Mythic. I think our first pack was the best one with the full art foil Tavish Zot. Another mythic here. A lot of full art rares. We did get a soul ring, full art soul ring. And that thing and that thing. These are all Look, it feels like they're already starting to curl up. So I would say that's good. That guy's good. She's good. This guy's good. Okay. Well, let's open up these foil promo packs. Got these for buying a booster box. Alright, so let's see here. Bam! Ooh, foil Hushbringer. Bam! Roiling Regrowth. Foil. And then Wayward Guide Beast. Trample Haze 2/2 for red. Alright, let's see if this one has anything. Let's see here. Inscription of Insight. Kurgan War Leader. Casualties of War. Great card. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave some comments in the comments section. And yeah, I mean, oh no, I didn't get the Jeweled Lotus, but that's okay. I mean, did get a Planeswalker and a lot of mythics, so a lot of fun. These packs are a lot of fun. So talk to you guys later. Bye.